Hello and welcome to Stockton Junction. Just a quick video today just to show you some bits that I've been working on and a further review of the model railway scenes products that I've now received. So first off, I'll just show you some of the things I've been working on. First off is this relay mast kit. It's off 3D Printing Corner. It's a pretty good kit. Takes a little while to paint, and I've obviously done a lot of weathering on it, but it's very detailed. Looks great. I've also been working on one of these greenhouse kits that is Metcalf, but I've also been obviously putting all the flowers and things in with the cold frames. I got a set of these 4 sheds as a birthday present, so I've been doing those and weathering them in different colors. And I had this old, I think it was Fala or something like that, greenhouse, which was just clear plastic, so I've had to mask it all up to get the aluminium framing in. And obviously as you can see, I've filled it with flowers, etc. So been doing that. I'll just show you inside of this one. I bought a set of little plant pots and then filled all the plant pots up with flowers, just so that it looks a little bit more better. Obviously no one has an empty greenhouse. Anyway, that's what I've been working on, and also I've been painting up all these bits in the tub there that are ready for the station platform now. So that's coming along, and hopefully it won't be too long before I can actually get my platform going. So got quite a few items from model railway scenes. I'm just going to put the camera down so I can actually go through them. Just move them out the way. So the first one I'm going to show you is the sun loungers. When I saw these, I thought these are going to look great, you know, sat in someone's back garden, and they're very well made. The sizing's great. Sorry about the camera. I'd probably put a little bit of paper or card on there painted to make it look like it's got a cushion on it or something, but I think they look really good. And I think it's 6 in a pack. Yeah, pack of 6. Very well made. So I think they're going to look great in someone's back garden. While we're on back gardens, I also got a pack of 2 barbecues. So we've got a little barbecue there, little gas barbecue maybe. Might be quite nice to put a little gas bottle sat next to it. I know you can get gas bottles, so that's gonna look quite nice painted up. Obviously I'll do some painting videos on when I do the painting on all these products, just for obviously the people that maybe would require a bit of advice on how to do that sort of thing. This one I'm not going to open them all up, just little plastic chairs, garden chairs, etc., or dining room chairs, whatever you want to use them for. Nice. Also got a set of modern station seating that was sent to me by them. It's not my era. Obviously I'm looking for the Network Southeast BR style seating like that for my layout, and this is more of the sort of seating that was introduced after that era, after the 90s. I'm not quite sure when it came in, probably 2000s. Anyway, I should get some images. I'll paint these up as well to do that, and at some point when I do, I'm going to do a giveaway video in the future. These will be part of that. So another product that I'll also be putting on the giveaway section will be these very well made recycling bins, just slightly ahead of my era. So but again, I'll do a video on these. I should probably do one video on each of these products as I go through all the painting and how I'm going to weather them, etc. So there's a couple of products there. Another one that I bought myself is a set of salt and grit bins. So just open these up. I think they're very, very well made. Like the lettering on the top is raised, so bear in mind that you'll paint these sort of in a yellow. The writing was always, sorry about the focus on that, the writing was always in black. So the fact that it's got nicely raised writing is going to make that nice and easy to paint that. So they're going to look good. And I bought two. You get two of each of the salt and two of each of the grit in a pack. And I actually bought 2 packs of those, although I'll probably only require 1 pack. So I'll paint both packs up. That pack will also go in. One of those will go in that giveaway section for a later date. So next product that I bought, which I have plans for, is these nice little AC aircon units. Obviously they're flat on the bottom, so you could mount them onto a wall of a building. They've got little like brackety bits there which look good. The grill is actually got holes in there, so that's going to really come up nicely when we paint that. I've bought 4 of these. I'm going to actually use these flat like that on the roof of my platform buildings above where the actual buildings are, purely because obviously there's no chimneys on those sort of buildings that I've made, so they would need some sort of aircon or ventilation system. So I thought a pack of these is going to go great. Might buy some more later on as well for putting on like industrial buildings, things like that. Maybe even look good above a shop if it's the sort of shop that might have a air conditioning unit for some reason. So very good kit that. Get 4 in the pack, so quite happy with those. Something else they sent me, set of oil drums. Doesn't need a lot of explanation. Perfect sizing. Not much I can say about them. They've got the little caps on the top of the drum. The ridges are nicely done. So if you want to paint them multiple colours, like I'll probably paint them up like the red and yellow ones. So you've got, I can't remember. I think it's red, yellow, red. So with these nice ridges, it'll make that nice and easy to paint that. Get 12 in a pack. Very well made. Can't complain about that. I also bought 2 packs of these tiny fire extinguishers. Although it's hard to see any detail on there, but it has got a little handle on the top and a little pipe going down the side for like for the pipe that sprays. It's going to be very fiddly painting it, but they're well made, and I need a few of these anyway, so that's why I bought them. I mean, obviously, you know, around train stations, places like that would have to have these things. It's a little detail that not everybody always puts in. They're a very, very good price, and obviously if you're going over to them, check my last video, you'll get the 20% off. The next thing I bought was a pack of 4 ticket machines. They're a bit slightly different to the era that I'm modeling, but they'll look okay. I'm going to paint these up. I'll do obviously again a video on these. I actually only need 3 ticket machines, but I'll paint all 4. One of these will go in the giveaway section. So I'm not going to have a lot of stuff to give away, but I will have a few bits and pieces. So I've also got some other bits that I've got from other companies that I bought myself that I just don't change my mind with, etc. So the next thing is these street advertising billboards. Excuse me. Not a lot you could say. It's just the sort of advertising billboard that stands like on the end of a bus stop, etc., or sometimes just in front of a building or in the middle of a pathway, so it gets in your way. Pretty simple, pretty plain. Just design, get your own little poster image off of the internet, cut it to size or shrink it to size on a program, stick it in. I'd obviously give this a paint first. Haven't decided what colour I'd paint those. Again, number 1 key when you're making any painting or making anything like this is research. Always go online, have a quick look, see what colours these things were in. It always helps you when it comes to painting. So I also bought a couple of packs of the street utility cabinets. They're quite good. Got all the door mouldings, got the hinge mouldings, got the proper shaped top there. Very good. It's even got a little lip around the bottom edge there, which is very hard to see, which is another detail which is great for when you're painting these things up to make them look more realistic. So I've got a couple of packs of those. These are the sort of things you see on the street when you're out and about, usually in green or or sometimes in a grey colour. Sort of things that have telecommunications, wiring, or sometimes for cable TV, that sort of thing. So they've been around since the 80s, a lot of these, if not probably earlier. So I've got a couple of packs of those to do. I also bought myself 3 packs of their little line side utility cabinets. Now, I have to say my first impression was they're a bit small, but I've measured them up and I've done some looking on Google at images, etc. And these actually come up, I think they were just over 3, sorry about that. Where was I? Right, so these measure up, I think it was wrong side of the ruler, yeah, about 14 mil, so it's just over 3 and a bit foot. Now, as I was saying, I did some Google research, and some of the cabinets were smaller, like this sort of size. So I've also got, obviously not from this company, this is an old white metal one, and then when you comparison, obviously it's a lot bigger, but this cabinet here in real life is nearly 6 foot tall. A lot of the cabinets for, you know, some of the stuff were bigger like that, but after looking at a lot of images, there are a lot of smaller cabinets these sort of sizes. So these are going to be quite a refreshing change from your standard wheels and white metal kits like this that are all 6 foot cabinets, when in reality the railway would have had a lot of the smaller cabinets. These were probably for telecommunication signal, you know, things like that, wiring, etc., whereas these bigger ones would have been more for signaling and such like. So I bought 3 packets of these, and you get 6 in a pack, so you get 3 of the bigger size, 3 of the smaller size. And also the other thing about these is they're about the same size as the sort of relay cabinets, or I can't think of the word now, utility cabinets that you'd have actually on train station platforms and around the train station buildings, up against the wall somewhere. You'd have a little one of these with some of their wiring in. So going to be able to use some of these around the train station platform area as well, so that's absolutely brilliant. And last but not least, the last kit is this playground set. Now, I was looking at a Fala kit ages ago, umming and ahhing, and when I saw this, I was quite happy. Got a little slide there. It's got the roundabout. Ooh, very well made, these things. Little like climbing frame thing. Seesaw. Can't have a playground without one of those. It also comes with some picnic benches. Just two of those, and they're well made. Got some nice lines on them, so when you do the weathering on the wood, that'll pick those out very nicely. Even actually got the lines on the underside as well. I'm quite happy with that. Also a couple of little like park benches, go quite nicely. I haven't got any old style benches. And also a couple of little flat backless benches as well. So that's a pretty good kit. At some point when I do get around to doing a park area, that will all go in very nicely. It's about it for the kits today. As I said, I will do a video later on as I do the painting on each of these kits. I'll do some videos on that, and hopefully that'll be of some interest to some of you. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. And do be sure to check out the company. It's Model Railway Scenes. If look, as I said, if you check my last video, there is in the comments a link, and there is a code there for 20% off of your order. So well worth a look. And thank you for watching, and I'll be back with you in the near future. Thank you. Bye.